Hello everyone and welcome to Python tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'm going to explain if and else statement. If you want to execute a block of code if condition is true and another block of code if condition is false, then we have to use if and else block. Now, first of all, I'm going to take a very simple example by using if block. What is the syntax of the if block? Check out, this is the syntax of the if block. If this condition is true, then this code is executed. These two lines are executed. Now, you have to remember here, the condition output must be always true. Then and then only what this block of code is executed. Now take one example here. Suppose I'm directly writing hard coded value true and false. If after if keyword, I'm going to write down the true value, true, then I'm going to use colon. This is the syntax. Check out here. This is the syntax. And I'm going to write down here a message. If block executed. Okay, so that is the simple block. We are going to take this example. So if this condition is true, means right now check out the value of this one is what, true, then this code is executed. If I execute this one, you will get the output if block is what, executed. Now if I remove this one and write down here which one, false. Now check out if false. Okay, so right now what is the value here, false value, but this code is not executed because this code executed only when here true value is present. So when I execute this one, check out, you will get nothing because this code is not executed. This line is not executed because right now here what value is present, false value is executed, present. So if block is not executed if this is the false value. If block is executed only when you will get what output here, true value. So when I execute this one, check out, output is equals to if block is executed. Now, in practical situation, we never write down this hard-coded value, true and false value. We have to write down the condition, and depending upon output of that condition, you want to execute the code. So output of condition is always either true value or which one, false value. Now take one example here. Suppose I'm writing one value here that suppose x is equals to 100. Now what I want to do, I want to check this x value is positive or negative value, for example. So how to check that one? So I'm going to write down one condition here. Now for this purpose, we have to use which one, condition operator, or you can say comparison operator. So I'm going to copy the comparison operators. Check out, you can use all these comparison operators. So just paste here. Okay, so I'm going to use these all comparison operator here. So just write down here which condition you want to check. You want to check that that number is positive or negative. Now any number greater than 0 is called which one, positive number. If that number is less than 0, then that number is called which one, negative number. Now in this case, I want to check for the positive condition, means what, greater than 0. So we have to use this operator that is called which one, greater than. So just write down x is greater than what, 0. Now check out here, right now line by line execution, the value of x is what, 100. Now check out if, after if this condition, if this condition evaluate to true, then and then only this output is printed, that is called if block executed. So check out, value of x is 100, 100 is greater than 0. So this will evaluate to true, that's why it will print output if block is executed. So when I execute this one, check out, if block is executed. Or instead of saying if block executed, you can say proper message that number is positive. Okay, so again execute this one. When I execute this one, you will get output number is which one, positive. Now make this value as a negative value, just assign the sign minus value. So minus 100 value assigned to the x variable. Now again execute this one. If the value of x is greater than 0. Now here the value of x is not greater than 0, it is minus 100, it is less than 0. That's why this expression evaluate to false. Now, if this expression evaluate to false, then this code is not executed. So when I execute this one, check out, you will not get any output. So what is the point I have to explain here? This if block is executed, or code present inside if block is executed only when that expression evaluate to true. If that expression evaluate to false, then this code is not executed. Now I'm going to explain a second block that is called if and else block. Now, first of all, I'm going to use the syntax of if and else block. So just copy this code, just copy and paste here. Okay, so just remove this one. Check out, this is the syntax of if and else block. Now you want to check for the condition, like if that particular condition is satisfied, then you want to execute one block. And if that condition is not satisfied, then you want to execute what, another block. Means what, you have two blocks and you want to execute block one if that condition is which one's true, and you want to execute another block if that condition is which one, false. So check out here, I'm going to use the same example. Now what do you want to do? You want to print number is positive if x consists of value greater than 0, and you want to print number is which one, negative if x value is what, less than 0. In that case we have to use which one, else if. So just write down here else, then give colon and press the enter button. Here print one message, what, number is negative. Okay, so check out the line by line execution here. Right now, what is the value of x? The value of x is equals to -100. Now -100 is greater than 0. Now this expression evaluate to false. Now if that expression evaluate to false, then if block is not executed. Now which block is executed? Else block is executed. So when I execute this one, you will get output number is which one, negative. Now make this number as a positive number. Suppose I am writing x is equals to which one, 100. Now check out here. Now this x value is greater than 0. Definitely it will evaluate to what, true. Then it will print output number is which one, positive. So when I execute this one, it will print output is what, number is positive. Means we have to use if and else block when we want to execute one block when condition is what, true, and another block if condition is which one, false. Okay, so that is the explanation about which one, if and else block. Now if you want to check multiple conditions, like here I'm going to write down like x is equals to 0. Now right now what is the value of x? Value of x is what, 0. Now 0 value is not positive number, or 0 value is what, not negative numbers. When I execute this one, check out what is the output. You will get which one, negative number. But actually what I want to do, if the value of 0, x is equals to 0, what I want to print, x is what, 0. I don't want to print it is negative number, and I don't want to print what, it is what, positive number. So I'm going to remove this one and write down if what, x is greater than 0, then print here what, positive number, positive number. Okay, now I'm going to put down another condition here. I'm not using else conditional. So x is less than 0, then I want to print message, copy, control C, control V. That is which number? That is the negative number, negative number. And one more condition, that is called if x is equals to which one, 0, then what I want to do, I want to print this is which one, 0 number. So just write down what, 0 number. Okay, so this is the simple program. I'm using only if block, I'm not using else block. So check out the line by line execution. Right now what is the value of x? Value of x is equals to 0. Now check out, x is greater than 0, that is false, definitely false. X is not greater than 0, because right now value of x is which one, 0 child. Now check out, it will check for the second condition, x is less than 0. No, x is not less than 0, x is 0 right now. And last condition, it will check both conditions are false right now. Last condition, x is equals to 0. Yes, this expression evaluate to true, and then you will get output 0 number. So when I execute this one, check out output is equals to which one, 0 number. But what happened if I cut this one and paste here, means this is the first statement. Okay, so right now, just remove this one. I need some space here. So just remove this one. Okay, now right now what happened, right now x is equals to 0. So this output 0 number is printed first. So check out output is what, 0 number. But CPU or your Python interpreter check the rest of the conditions. So even if this condition is true, it will check for the what, next condition, that is false. It will check for the next condition, that is also false. Now to cross check really it is checking or not, just use the breakpoint here. Just give the breakpoint, 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 breakpoint. Okay, I'm going to debug these programs to show you, even if this condition is true, rest of the conditions are check. I want to show you this one. Okay, so just click on the debug button here. Check out this one. Start the debugging here. You have to press what run button for the what execute every step. Check out here. This is the run button here. Check out resume program F9, or you can use which one shortcut also. Right now, check out, it is showing x is equals to 0. The value of x display here, x is equals to 0, because this is the debugging mode. Now, when I press this button, that is called resume program, or you can press F9. So check out, this condition is evaluate to true, and output is printed which one, 0 number. Now this blue line indicate this is the current line to be executed. Means what, when I press F9, this line is executed. So check out, when I press this button or press F9, that line is executed. Now check out here, you can see output is equals to which one, 0 number. Now check out, next line to be executed is which one, this line number 6. Again it will check for the condition, but already we know that condition is satisfied. Rest of the conditions are which one, false, even though it will check for the condition. Check out, when I execute this one, when I execute this one, it will check for the both conditions, and both conditions are false. But actually it is a waste of CPU time. Why waste of CPU time? We know if one condition is true, then rest of the conditions are which one, false. Now in this case, this output is printed, that is called 0 number, even though it will check for this condition and this condition. That is the waste of time. To avoid this one, you can use which one, else if. So just write down here what, else if. Actually that is the shortcut ELIF, that is called else if. Means what, if you want to check the condition in else part, then we have to use which one, else if. So you can use multiple else if, but right now last is which one, else. Okay, so inside else there is no need to check the condition. So first of all, I want to show you the syntax of the else if blocks. So just copy this one, copy, Control C, and paste here. Okay, so that is the syntax of the else if block. If this condition is true, then rest of the conditions are not executed or not checked. If this condition is false, then and then only it will go to what, next condition. Again, if this condition is true, then it will skip the rest of the condition. Now it will go to the condition 3 only if condition 2 is which one, false. So in this manner, it will work, and it will avoid what, checking the multiple condition, even though first condition is which one, true. So check out the line by line execution here. You can cross check here by using debugging. Again, I'm using debugging here. Now here, if first condition is true, then it will not go for the second and third condition. So just execute or debug this program, press this button. Now press F9, or you can press this button. Now current line to be executed indicated by the blue line. Check out, this line is to be executed when I press the F9 or when I press this button. Check out. Now what output is printed, that is called 0. Now next line to be executed is what, line number 16. Now, when I press this one, this line is executed and it will directly jump to the end of the program. Check out, directly your program is terminated. These two conditions are not checked, because what is the meaning of else if? If this condition is true, then it will not go to the else part, and will directly go to the end of the what program. You can again cross check here. You can write down print. This is the end of program. Okay, so this is the last line. Again, I'm going to start the debugging. So debug. Now check out, current line to be executed indicated by this one, that is 15 line to be executed right now. So just press resume. Now current line to be executed, what, 0 number, resume, and directly what, it will go to the what, last line, that is called the end of the program. Check out, you will get the output here, end of the program. Actually I forgot to give the breakpoint here, so again I'm going to give breakpoint here. Again start the debugging here. Check out, this condition is true, then debug, output is printed 0. After printing 0 output, it will directly jump to the line number 22. Check out, it will directly jump to the line number 22. Meaning is what? If one condition is true, rest of the conditions are skip. In this case, we have to use which one? Else if block. Okay, so that is the explanation about which one? If and what, else if. Now in this video, we discuss what is the use of if block, what is the use of if and else block, and which one, else if block. So that is the complete working of which one, if and else statement.